The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the O'Neill Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. All right, what's up, y'all? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I have seen the newest skit that's coming out. Give me one moment. I think I've seen something new coming in. I am about to try to see if I can pull it up on screen so we can react to it right then and there. We probably can do that. Then we can kind of work our way back to everything else. How was y'all's day? How was your day? Hello, One Journey. Hello. Let's see who else I've seen. Stephanie. Angela Powell. And I'm now seeing Sabrina. Trinley. Good evening. Hello. How was your day? I have seen the new skit that's coming up. Give me just one moment. I'm gonna have it down for you in like 2 seconds. Yeah, big time. It's a big day. Good evening. Valerie, good evening. Evan, evening. How was y'all's day? Not so bad, it's not so bad. You know what? It's not so bad. It's not so bad. I'll say that. Tiffany Buckner, evening. Is that what that is? Evan, evening, great day. Day was good, like that. It's always good. I mean, I feel like a good day, nice. Jamming ink. All right, nice. I like that. Good day. I'm liking that. How was my day? Interesting, long. Good gosh, it was long. Long day. It was a long day for me. I'll be honest with you. It was extremely long. A little bit tiresome, to be honest. Very productive, but long. Because I come on here and then I may go, get a client or something like that. Hope the Marylanders are out early voting this week. Oh wow, there's voting this week in Maryland. I didn't know that. Interesting. Yes, if you're in Maryland, friends, vote. I guess for whatever you can vote for. I'm not quite certain what is there to be voted for, but go ahead, sure. Please put in some amount of votes or whatever it is. Vote. Whatever you can do. Do the best you possibly can. Dre, what's going on? What's going on, Dre? Yeah, I mean, I have the clip coming up, friends. I'm working on the clip so I can patch this clip in first. I'm gonna react to what's happening right now first. Then I'm going to get to the other pieces that are there. Right? Because I feel like a lot was said today. Wayne tried talking some sense into Tamir after all of this.
I just came to let you know that I will not be doing the podcast. Wanted to let you know in person.
So she wanted to let Wayne know.
Why?
You know why.
All right, so this was a scene today with Wayne and the Honeypot girl and y'all know him. He told her basically the whole idea of everything. So I don't know why the girls them so what you call no. I don't know why the girls are so surprised, because it's not like they've not all been fake. So I'm gonna kind of quite get it, and you have to just kind of get that in your brain that people are fake some of the times. But yeah, so I don't know. Wayne's last tip to her was this.
Everything happened for a reason. So as a friend, I can't let you do it. let another good-hearted, natural, kind person let the situation of this world beat it. Can't quit. Ain't about you.
So Wayne basically, again, so Wayne has to kind of be like, I don't know. Was Wayne correct, friends? I don't know. Help me understand. Was he correct? Did you like what him say? At the end of the day, he told her that she can't quit the podcast because, of course, it's not about her. It's about her representing for a girl like herself. Was he correct? Was he correct? Did you agree with it? You agree or you don't agree? What happened? You agree or not agree? Yes, no? Talk to me, your friends. Did you agree or you disagree? Which one? Did you agree or did you disagree? Him said she can't quit. Him gave her some advice. He gave her some advice. Understand that she can't take it, and at least she's being honest. Makes sense? That makes sense. That makes sense. Nope. Pimp talk. All right. Never in my life have I ever had Wayne and she fumbled it listening to Shady Shayla. There you go. So that's also another piece of the puzzle. Wayne acts as though Tamir is Tamir's fault. Well, him not well. Remember what he said. Remember what him say. Him not telling her that she can't do it. That's why I must say him just like give her some advice. She can decide that's what you want to do. Tamir Star is staying on the podcast. Wayne still have feelings for the honeypot. Well, Wayne still have feelings for all of the girls and nothing with. So that part I know for sure. You know what I mean? You're supposed to know that. Wayne still have feelings for Erica, for Sarah, for whoever you can name. Name me the girl and Wayne still have feelings for them. So that part I'm very much aware of. That part is very, very, very much there. That part they're very much there. So I never expected anything different, to be very honest with you. I never expected anything different. There are a lot of talks in YouTube land and in Facebook land. Some people think, well, let me see. Some people think that, you know what I mean? Hold on, give me one moment here. All right, let me see if I can push this over so I can get this into us so they can see this. Let's see if we can show this. All right, this is a new scene for today. Like I said, I would have brought the new scene to Skitland. I don't know. I think it's much about nothing. Like I said before, for me, it's just about making your bag. Don't make things afford you making your money. But some people say no. Some people say, O'Neal, you're kind of risky. But all right, hey, I don't know. All right, let's jump into it. Let's give it a shot. 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 Let's give she and Delissa a shot. Then we can come back to wherever we are right here. So let's give her and Delissa a shot. We'll react to this. Let me see what I say so far. Let me give some things what y'all are saying. Wayne is going to lose Amber on the podcast. Well, let's see. Dear Tamira, your victim card is declined. Someone says hello, chat. I'm waiting for Shayla to tell Dan and Lauren. Good night, chat. Good night. So what y'all say? Can't get over that? Okay. Wayne still have feelings for her. Okay. So let's go. Let's jump into this.
I know this is the last place that you wanted to be at right now. I just wanted to start off by apologizing for everything that you're going through right now. And my message may have came off insensitive. And I don't want you to feel like I'm not taking your feelings into consideration at all. But what I was saying, I do feel like this is a really big deal. And I think that it would be amazing for you. And I just don't want you to do something that later on you're going to regret.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let me ask y'all a question. Is Delissa doing too much? Is Delissa doing too much? Let me ask y'all that. Yes or no? How is the weather here in California? Let me see. Hey, O'Neal, how is the weather down? How is the weather in your down there in your town? Thursday, Saturday, my granddaughter has a basketball tournament. You're talking about California? Warm. Most of the times it's warm. It's sunny most of the days. If you're talking about California, it's warm, extremely warm. Not hot, but warm. Great weather, if that's what you're asking me. If you're asking about California, it's warm. The temperature right now is like 70 degrees. That's the temperature right now. Is Delisa doing too much, friends? Yes. Let the teapot girl do what she wants to do. Correct? Makes sense. I kind of sense Delisa is doing a little bit too much, but I don't know if it's just me saying this. Tamara should have kept it moving. She didn't need them to need her. Yes, Alma says she's doing too much. Yes, yes, yes. Delisa should just shut her mouth. Yes. Yes, because Wayne told her to mind her business and let him handle Tamara. Delisa is playing both sides. She's not loyal. That makes sense. That makes sense. I agree with that. It's 95 to 98 degrees. Where's that? Almas, what country are you in again, Almas? Tamara is going to be homeless soon, yes. Yes, because when things get heated, she will stand with Lauren. Makes sense. Delisa is scared Iman and her will get out, which is why she called Wayne. Yeah, but then again, see, but her and Wayne not going to let that go though. She been overstepping. I'm starting to feel that way. It feels to me like Delisa is talking a little bit too much. Oh, okay. I'm in California too, but I'm okay, very hot. I'm coming to LA. It's about like 70 degrees. It's been good weather. When you come up here, it's very good weather. Delisa is going too much. Redlands, California. Okay, that's where you are, Almas. I didn't know. Delisa is doing too much. Delisa kind of feels to me like she's doing a little bit too much, but nonetheless.
So I really would hope that you would take some time to kind of like think it over. You know?
Yeah. Well, first of all, your message, it wasn't insensitive. I understand where you guys are coming from. I am a very principle-based person, so I'm just kind of hurt by the fact that, you know, my feelings aren't being taken into consideration by other people. But, you know, that is the way of the world. And, Delicia, you made a lot of sense. You did. I had to walk out because, you know, I need some work. I'm a really emotional person. I have big feelings.
I like that she's admitting this because, yes, she is an emotional person and she does need some work. That's actually a very good self-reflection. I'm going to give her credit for self-reflection right there. Delisa keeping Tamara close because she knows that T and Shayla, and she don't want Shayla upset with her. Tamara is going to open to Delisa, and Delisa will give Lauren all the tea. Why do they all want Tamara to be on the podcast so bad? Tamara don't trust Delisa. To be honest, I don't trust none of them. None of them is to be trusted. Wayne did remind Delisa that when he say lead, it doesn't mean leading the podcast because he was the leader and he meant for her to lead by example. That's it. They're all snakes. They're all for themselves. Good assessment. Good assessment. Big up yourself, One Journey. Big up yourself. Bros over pros. Bros over pros, eh? Gosh. You know, easy, you know. Give me y'all's comments, friends. Somebody else, I used to live in LA and then I moved to Redlands. Okay, in Redlands in 1988, I see. Wayne told her he had a chef when he switched. Wayne was looking for a way out. She is a principled person but condone Shayla or Shayla did to Amber. Trinley, I'm just saying. Tamara is still self-absorbed. Is too self-absorbed. Thank you very much. That's my take on the Tamara character. It's too much. and I've been watching some of the Facebook things. But I like this Trinley. Let me just settle right here. She's a principled person, but condones what Shayla did with Amber. Okie dokie. Me like that. Because that right there speaks volumes. What a comment. Trinley, what a comment, Trinley. What a comment. You got the message on the sarcasm. Delisa is scared to death of Shayla finding her out. They're all entangled in a mess. And I wish that they could just resolve one and stop adding drama. Well, you know, you kind of know how Wayne's World work. Wayne's World work with drama. Basically, it's built on drama and all sorts of different things. Tamara is some type of victim. Miss me with that. All of a sudden, she's a victim. Miss me.
That just is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
But I won't lie to you. I talked to Wayne.
Okay.
And it's not easy for me, but y'all are right. This is a really great opportunity. And I feel like I would be making a mistake by letting my current emotions affect, you know, any future endeavors. So your girl is back. I decided that this morning.
Oh my.
She is back. After all of that, she's back. After all of this storming out, and after me and her fans. Where's Skitlanta? Where's Skitlanta? Come out of the woodwork, because after me and Skitlanta have to argue, and Skitlanta said, boy, O'Neal is messing around, and Skitlanta said, O'Neal is something else. C. Wiggins, thank you very much, C. Wiggins. C. Wiggins, thank you very much. Principal is equal to getting paid $30,000 to be a concubine. Thank you very much. After people cussed me out yesterday, I just want to let you know, she is back. Listen to what Amber said. She is back. All that crying, all that storming out, all that mess, how she can't bother with it. Principle that she had, all that goodness, and how she's this and she's that. After all of that, just to come right back, Just to come right back. Well, let me ask you, the fan base out there, are you surprised that Tamara is back? Miss Drama, because she emotional. After all of that, she's back. Are you surprised that she's back? Are you surprised Tamara is back? It's Shan Renee. Fee. Skitlanta. The people them who get O'Neal the business yesterday, them get O'Neal the business. Where are they now? Where are they now? Are you surprised that she's back? Let me read y'all's comments. 100% of y'all are saying no. No surprise. She never left. Nope. Not at all. No. All my life all my life I had to fight. What happened to the moral she walked out with? All that morals y'all are telling me about. Nope. Not really. Nope. All that morals. Nope. Not surprised. And really don't care. No, there you go. Tamara didn't stand on business long. Not very long. Nope. All of that. We knew she'd be back. Now I want Amber to bring Tamara on her podcast. It's funny to me, Tamara is fake just like the rest of them. She's just passively aggressive with her fakeness. Thank you very much, SportsCon TV, because that's what I believe. Sports Elcon, that's actually what I believe. She's very passively aggressive. That's Tamara for you in a nutshell. Tamara just wanted the attention from Wayne. Tamara realized that she ran her real friends off, so she's stuck with a fake crew. She just wanted to feel wanted. That's it. That is it. Knew she was going to make a U-turn, just like Anthony did for the ring. She needs to work on the money. Exactly. All that big speech. People tell me, oh, she have her business, and O'Neal, she doesn't need this. And them cuss O'Neal out, and them tell O'Neal all sorts of things. Well, she's back. I'm sorry to tell y'all, she is back. She wanted her pimp to acknowledge her. That's what it was. Tamara just needed to that's it. That's what it is. She wanted the pimp to acknowledge her. That's it.
Tamara, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Listen, I'm so happy to hear that, because I just know that you are going to be a major part of this. We need your way of thinking, just everything that you bring. I just feel like everyone has different entities in this.
I agree.
And I feel like you're so important.
And I'm here for the team. I mean, the girls' interests have, best interests is what I've always had in my mind. And I don't know how to navigate this, but your girl.
Okay, listen. Real quick before you leave. Miami. You owe me.
You know
Come
what?
on. You
I
need to
could
be
use a
outside.
trip. I really
get on the
could.
yacht.
I could.
Delissa is playing all sides, and I'm watching Delissa. Delissa is playing all of the sides. I'm starting to watch Delissa very carefully. I think I'm going to start calling Delissa the fakest girl in the room. Who is the fakest in the room? Because I'm starting to wonder, I'm starting to wonder. I want Amber and Ernestine only to do a podcast together. It would be epic. Ernestine is smartly and a savage that she would eat them up. Would eat who up? Well, Amber and Ernestine had a podcast and it didn't do so well. So again, okay. Here's the truth about it. Right? Here's the thing about the podcasting. And I'm going to give you all a very good assessment of this, right? Delissa is kind of giving me the fakest of them all. Let's talk about this, Jocelyn, right? Because I hear this a lot of times, and people are making it look like, Amber can just run and go do her own podcast because y'all like her. Which sounds great. It sounds good. It sounds like something that, hey, all right, sounds like a story, fairy tale. Yeah? It sounds like a fairy tale. My thing is Amber dynamic enough to do a podcast by herself with Ernestine? Are they dynamic enough? That's the question. Fakest in the room. Fakest in the room. So right now, Amber is them doing a little thing, and the guy was questioning Amber.
Just trying to leave the past in the past. And honestly, Dave, I'm just about my money. So if the podcast is going to make me a bag, I'm here to make a bag.
And Amber is the most graceful person that I know. She's operating from grace and being Christ-like.
You think you're funny.
I'm just saying it.
Yeah.
Do you think that may affect your brand by being in the mix all that though?
I mean, hopefully it won't get
It seems like you don't even know why you're doing this.
All right. For those, let's get to the Amber question about Amber doing this podcast, right? I'm wondering, and I don't know. I'm not saying she couldn't do a podcast, but all I'm saying is, I'm looking at that. That's what I'm saying. Evan, that's exactly what I'm saying. Don't believe that that Amber can handle the truth from anyone. I don't know if Amber can do, okay. She could do a Kumbaya podcast with Ernestine. And you probably wouldn't watch it because it's so Kumbaya that there is no level of vulnerability with it. She doesn't show her true self on it. You'd probably get more, what you call it now? You'd probably get a more, and I've been thinking about it. You'd get more of a goody two shoes that you probably wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe it. Because it's too good to be true. I mean, I agree, Evan. Amber would be the beauty and the brains, and let Ernestine be the talker. Yeah, but that don't. Remember, in a podcast, need more than just that. You need. Is it that they bring guests on and make and so the guests would be more, what you call it, the polar opposites, then the ones to do the, what you call it, the back and forth. That would be the biggest thing. Why does Amber have all the hot air for Melissa when she told her business but nothing for Ernestine? Don't know, nothing at all. Amber has no vision, just following on what's going on. So she's not a vision. Yes, she's a fake. She's fake. She's only seeing information. Graceful. Amber is a bad businesswoman. Delicia is fake. Lauren, call Delicia cube. Call Delicia cube all sides. Ooh, that's a good way to look at it. Here's what I think, friends. As much as the girls are polarizing, the funny thing is, they are better as a podcast together. Maybe it's a question. Which podcast would you watch? All right. Let me take a poll from y'all. Because everybody just, they must say, yes, Amber must start our own podcast. So let me take a poll. Let me take a poll. Which podcast would you watch? Because everybody just saying, you know what I mean? So, let me take a poll, and I'm going to even put none in there. There you go. Let me take a poll. I'm just saying, you look here. If you come out and the podcast is too ear fairy and seem too good to be true, I'm just saying you might lose viewership because people won't believe it. But I could be wrong. I'm going to take a poll on it rather than me trying to assert myself into it. Which one of the podcasts I made I watch? Think Amber would be good as a producer, Ernestine as the face. There you go. That makes sense. Delisa better be careful before Lauren blow her spot up. Neither one. All skit players want a podcast. Give Mama Brenda one as a spiritual person. That makes sense. I mean, you can put Mama Brenda as her own personal. Wayne podcast because it's giving more than the Amber would say. All the action would be on Kountry Wayne podcast. That's what I think too. I'm not watching the Amber podcast. Neither one. Amber and Ernestine. Amber and Ernestine. Amber and Ernestine. Both, I would still want to hear what the messy stuff. But that's the thing. May I try to show you what's going on? Neither one. Amber and Ernestine, their maturity, lifestyle experiences are better for me as a woman. All right. To be honest, neither. Kountry Wayne podcast, none of them. None. But Amber has not expressed a deep desire to do a podcast. She's just going along with what's being suggested. They both will be trash. Fans say that they want positivity, but numbers say otherwise. That's also true. Sports Elcon is giving exactly what it is. Kountry Wayne because they have lots of drama with all the 304s them. So y'all are saying that watch y'all are saying, Barbara, you're coming on just now. Y'all are saying basically now watch Amber and Ernestine, just so. Steen isn't mature by a long shot. She just runs her mouth more than anyone else. I love that. I actually like that. You know, actually, people would watch the five ladies if they saw them blowing each other up because people love the mess. Amber said she just wants a check. The only reason people would watch the five ladies is because it's Wayne's name on it. All right. Kountry Wayne and all his exes. Well, all right, no problem. So y'all are saying that watch that podcast. Okay. If you want to say so. I'm gonna take what y'all say. I'm going to take what y'all say as the gospel. Y'all say yo wanted to watch it. Y'all say you would watch the Amber podcast more than anything else. So I'm gonna take that as gospel. I'm gonna take that as gospel. I'll take that. So now I say Amber podcast, and the podcast will not watch. Okay. All right. So maybe Amber does need to start her own podcast. Maybe she has a bunch of supporters that would watch her. Maybe she does have the supporters that would actually watch her. Maybe she does. So let me get into the thick of things real quickly. Let's get down to earth on a couple things, right? Let's get down to earth on a couple things. This happened today, and I felt like Angelina is never ever the biggest messenger. However, there are times when she makes sense, and there are times when she doesn't make sense.
Wanted Anthony. Do you understand what I'm saying? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And the only thing I'm trying to keep eyes on him. You know where she is. When Anthony comes over, you have eyes on him. You know where she is. You've got to be vigilant in this situation.
Mom, I don't think Tamara wants Anthony or...
And Amber never thought you wanted Anthony. Do you understand what I'm saying? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And the only thing I'm trying to tell you is, once a young lady tastes that $30,000 a month, honey, there is no going back to the guy who works at somewhere else. That $30,000 now has to become $40,000, and that 40 needs to become 60, and that 60 needs to become 100. Do you understand that?
All right. Angelina was on today, and Angelina said Shayla needs to watch the honeypot girl. Give me one take on this. Angelina said honeypot has now tasted money. So now that she gets some money in her mouth, she's going to want more. Is she speaking facts? Is she speaking facts, friends? Is she speaking facts? Talk to me. Talk to me. Angelina say her things. Talk to me. Deli says a backstabber. If it comes to the same time and as yours, I'm not watching. It's coming on the same time. You're not watching. Come on the same time and I'll watch. Makes sense. When Ernestine finds out about Amber knows about Trey and Mrs. Johnson, it will be a mess. That will be a mess for sure. Let's see. Delicia is smart. Playing both sides. Crazy work. Delicia play both sides, man. Ernestine and Amber do have a podcast together, so why not have the competition? They do have the podcast together. They just don't have the fire, and they don't have the numbers in the podcast. Shayla needs to watch out for Delicia, not Tamara. Rusa is speaking facts. Yes, but it's a bit too late. Delicia is proving that. Shayla checking everyone but her friend. Delicia is a little too late. Angelina. Who's the biggest pimp, Angelina or Wayne? That's a good question. Actually, Jocelyn, I would say Angelina. Angelina definitely pimps out Shayla horribly. Yes, it's true. Yes, it is. It's not all of the girls. Yes, Shayla needs to watch out for Delicia. So basically, sharing Iman. Tamara is not interested in Anthony. Delicia needs to build up support when her secrets come out. Interesting. Tamara needs to move out of Shayla's house. She's not right about honeypot because she knows how Anthony is with old girl. She's tasted the good life and her body is trying to get her to stay in it. Tamara will not go back to that lifestyle. Yes, because that's how these women become money hungry once they experience the high life. Yes, she definitely is. Ernestine said she didn't want to know. Tamara's nickname isn't honeypot for no reason. Yes, because no one wants to be poor again. I hope the honeypot wants to earn it for herself instead of waiting for a rich man. Angelina, she's been pimping herself the whole life and now she's trying to pimp her daughters. Facts, yeah. But not with Anthony because she knows who really to mess with. Okay, she knows really who to mess with. Let me see what y'all say. Amber tried to tell Ernestine about Trey and Miss Johnson, but she didn't want to hear it what Amber had to say. When is Wayne going to bring Denisha to the podcast? Not certain yet. All the bad that Shayla has done, now they're nervous. Them nervous all of a sudden. And I'm going to get into the Shayla clip. Don't worry yourself. I have a Shayla clip for y'all. Tamara basically is Lynn from Girlfriends. Side chicks of a feather flock together. That's exactly what it is right here. So, Chico 1977. The real side chicks of Atlanta. Basically, that should be the podcast name. Side chicks of Atlanta. Side chicks of Atlanta or of Skitlanta. That's the podcast name. Side chicks of Skitlanta. That's the podcast name. Does Shayla's mom realize that she raised a snake? She knows. You know what? She knows she raised. Listen to her talking here, so.
You really think Tamara would go after Iman?
It's not necessarily about just what she would do. If he's with the hit and quit and the I'll slide you a few bucks, what do you think? Don't trust her as far as you can throw her because you've already been that girl on the other side.
That was a line. This is why today she gets some respect, Monila, because she told her the same thing. You were the other girl on the next side. In other words, you were the same thing. You were the same thing. So don't act now like you don't know how this works. Don't behave like now as though you don't remember your roots. Don't act like you don't remember your roots. Angelina is telling her, don't forget your roots. The side piece chronicles. That's what it is. It's a bunch of side chicks. The way these women judge the other women for doing things they also do. It's crazy. Crazy. Gold Diggers podcast. Iman is already doing it with Delicia. Anthony is going to come to the podcast and give Amber his ring back and then ask for it back again. Say, no, sit up and do that. It's crazy if it didn't happen true. The podcast should be called The Buzzard. They're a bunch of vultures, birds of a feather. What that easy, Yo, them call it birds of a feather, eh? Flocking together. Birds of a feather, boy. Them flock together for real. Let me get my thing there. Translation, Sheila, watch your back. Watch your back. Angelina is telling her exactly what the deal is. Angelina is just telling her what the deal is. Just telling her what the deal is. Just give her the real right now. Letting her know. Friends, let me see what you tell me. Shayla should be able to see the play from a mile away since she did the same thing to Amber. Today, she got the lesson. She got the message. You were the same thing. It's not like you're never much different. And it was very interesting for me to see it with her. Because today, she and Lauren sat down and have a conversation. And I just want to remind the people. I just wanted to use that to remind Amber fans why Amber's relationship is where it is. I keep telling you why O'Neal was upset with the Amber character for a while. I keep showing y'all why I was upset. But I just want to give it the inkling into her stabbing in at Lauren.
Or some sort of
Lauren,
underlying tone.
Lauren, please, I know you.
You don't though. You don't though. You really don't
well
know me.
Enough.
You don't. You have a perception of
you.
Me. Exactly.
I don't know you because I don't know what type of person would do this.
Okay, and what is this?
Playing into Tamara's
you don't cook? I made food.
You did.
Okay. You don't know me well enough to sit here and say you know exactly who I am, and all of a sudden now I'm a snake.
All right. So Shayla spent the time today to tell us how much she knew Lauren. I didn't know Shayla changed. Has Shayla changed? Maybe Shayla changed and I don't know it. Yes or no? Has Shayla changed? Maybe she change. Maybe Shayla changed, I don't know. Has Shayla changed, friends? Maybe Shayla changed. Maybe Shayla has changed and I don't know. Has the Shayla character changed? Because she must change. Maybe she changed, I don't know. Maybe Shayla has changed and I'm misjudging her. So come out and do the work, friends. Tell me how I'm terrible. Tell me how O'Neal is terrible and is judging Shayla. Tell me I'm terrible. Tell me O'Neal terrible. Tell me how terrible O'Neal is, and I'm not considering things. Show me that I'm inconsiderate. Shayla tried to tell me that she changed. She's not the same. I'm reading y'all's comment. I'm reading that because Shayla make it look like session change. Just add Sonny, Dom, Erica, Rosie, Sade, Momo, and you will have the craziest podcast of all time. Wow, Shayla, what kind of person would do that? I'm just telling y'all. I'm just showing y'all. She sound like a fool. To the exact same thing. No, she didn't change. Dre, I've been saying that Shayla is living in her karma. But she's not aware of it as yet. And you know what I said today? I said, you know what? Amber is the reason why Shayla is like this. Is Amber the reason why Shayla is like this? Honestly, I want to ask y'all a question. Is Amber the reason why Shayla is like this? I'm going to be honest. I'm blaming Amber for Shayla being like this. You know why I'm saying that? Because Amber didn't put boundaries on her. Amber never stand on biz with Shayla. All she do is forgave Shayla and then have Shayla back in her presence. So Shayla now feels like she is now back on top of a mountaintop. So she's able to basically sit high and look low on anybody else. That's why I said what I said. But you know what? Go ahead and tell me if I'm wrong. That's why I'm going to say it. That's why I'm going to say it. Because if Amber had still had the hard lines up for Shayla, hey, me forgive her, but me have the hard lines up, she would not be acting like this. She would have known her place, but she know I pass her place. Because basically Amber tell her, say, hey, it's fine, you're cool, you know? Hey, everything changed, everything good. The disrespect that she did with the Daltons, them, get excused. And by the way, Anthony in that too, but I'm giving you Amber part because Amber had one have to stand up online with her because basically both of them wrong Amber. If you want to call it that, both of them wrong Amber. But that it feel like to me. That's what it feels like to me. But I could be wrong. Go ahead and give me a take on it. What type of person would do this? Shayla, you. Good night, Jermaine. Wayne has never had Shayla to get any karma. Why? No. Yes. No, Anthony is. But how is Anthony though? Because the truth of the matter is we don't see Wiggins. Amber has allowed her for coming even further and further, you know. Yes. Don't think she realized how stupid she sounds. Yes. Amber 100. Amber was the only person that she was waiting on to give her the green light. Just remember that. Amber was the one she was waiting on to give her the green light. Amber made Shayla feel like she was entitled to everything, the lifestyle. They were best friends. Should have hold Shayla accountable. And that's what I said too. She should have hold Shayla accountable. Yes. No, Shayla knows Lauren is not as intimidated as Tamara when it comes to men. Shayla can big up on Tamara, but Lauren will give her a run for her money. Shayla is going to tell Dan. She will tell Dan for sure. Not sure about that. Shayla makes her own choices even with her mother's influence. Shayla had what? Had Arby? Yes, because she's not holding her accountable, but Anthony is held accountable. Her forgiveness excuses the disrespect. That's what I'm saying. Just by me, that's what O'Neal have tried to say to the audience. O'Neal, right. Shayla thinks that just because she and Amber are friends again, that it takes away the... Exactly. That's why we're saying what we're saying, because she and Amber is friends again. Look here. Anthony is the least of a factor when it comes to Shayla. The big factor with Shayla is Amber. Is how Amber treated her after. No, I'm not saying that Amber's supposed to, you know what I mean? O'Neal, what would Amber's life be like if it was to listen to Shayla day one, eh? If she would have listened to Shayla. You know, easy enough answer. I mean, listen to Shayla day one. Leticia, I agree. Leticia said, yes, Amber is still calling Shayla her best friend. I'm telling y'all, pot calling the kettle black. She speaks facts, but about the wrong person. Wait till Denisha come. But what kind of facts she speak though? What kind of facts she speak? Shayla just mad that she's not the only snake. I feel like it's a combo between Amber and Iman. Iman confronting Anthony was everything else she needed to feel like the main chick. So I think that gives her the credibility she needs. No, she should have do it anyways. But I know what you're saying though. Miss Nice, I accept this comment. It is a good comment though. It's a very good comment. That's a very, very good comment. That's a good comment. You're saying the Iman, the correction from the Iman gave her more pump. That's a very good comment. You know, I accept that, Miss Nice. I accept it.
So how long have you been seeing Wayne? Because no woman just randomly cooks Wayne a vegan breakfast.
We had a conversation about food, and the next morning I made him the food.
Lauren, I know what you're doing, so just cut it out. That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you, Shayla, I have not been seeing Wayne. You see what I've been dealing with. You think I got an inch to really get away from Dan?
All right, so let's work at this. O'Neal, if Shayla tells Dan it's going to be the worst mistake she'll ever make. So now the honeypot girl is back. Is Shayla about to call Dan? Because it feel like she'll call Dan, you know. Is Shayla about to call Dan? Hold on, I wonder if we have Dan's phone number. I don't want to call it Vanswell. I feel like you call Dan. I feel like Vanswell will help Shayla call Dan. Something tells me that Vanswell is going to allow Shayla to... Vanswell, no bother call Dan. Vanswell, we ask you, please, don't bother call Dan. Don't destroy the podcast and bring Dan on the show. Because we know Vanswell, Amber has kept Shayla in her world. Thank you. Jarina, that is my issue. It is what made me and Amber fans go toe to toe every single day. And them say, O'Neal, like Amber, it's not that. It's the mere fact that she made Shayla feel like, say, she still have a leg to stand on. Side chicks must understand that they're a side chick. That's what it is. Side chick must understand that they're side chicks. Making Shayla come to your house, determine what she's going to do, all of the hullabaloo, never cut it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And she threatened thing there today with Dan. Dan coming to pull what? To pull the ponytail. him not do nothing. Dan is out of pocket. I hope she calls, and this is how we will finally see Shayla's karma. It's coming. Don't worry, man. Look here. Something tell me said Dan is coming here for something else. Dan will flip. That will be Shayla. That's what turned me off when Amber, she took Shayla back. I'm telling you, that is exactly what has turned a lot of people off. But the diehard Amber fans don't understand why we are upset with the Amber character. That's why. That's why. It's, look here, you can forgive a person. That don't mean I have to have you in my orbit. I don't. recently Shayla was the same one that's trying to put stipulations on Anthony as to where the drop-off should happen, which means Shayla could have always conformed to anything that Amber said, pending that Amber really wants that. And that's why I'm a question Amber sometime, because I want to know if she really wanted it. But anyways, yes, I think she coming. Remember, Wayne still doesn't know that it was Shayla that told Anthony about Amber and him. Yes. Shayla behaving like she is Miss Perfect. Thank you. Please call down Shayla. Yes, can't wait. Yes, definitely yes. She probably will. Definitely yes. Mary, why you laugh at Mary? Because I'm going to call Dan. We're not easy, you know, just want Dan to come mash up the place.
Does Dan know about this? That you're cooking for Wayne? That'd be so
He
interesting.
doesn't, because it wasn't anything of importance. I'm telling you. So instead of making assumptions about my character, you should just take a second to get to know me, which you will, because we will be working together. So
we will be working together, and I think it'll be very interesting if Dan happens to know that you're cooking for other men. That's all I'm saying. But I see you, Lauren.
Okay. I don't need you to threaten me.
I'm not threatening
Worry
you.
about.
It's a threat. It was a threat. This is how Shayla start roll. So in other words, Shayla get off of the hook with Amber, and she's out here threatening other people. I just want y'all to see the context. So she not learned no lesson. All of what she's telling you with Amber, she hasn't learned one thing. Shayla did. This is what I try to tell you. Amber fans, this is what only leader try to tell you from morning. Shayla not learn nothing. This is why your boy upset. Since as y'all want to know why O'Neal upset with the Amber character and why I call her out so much, this is why. What Shayla showed me in this moment is that she has learned nothing. 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 Shayla never learned no lesson. Shayla is out here roughhousing other people. She has learned nothing. Nothing she not learn. Yeah, we are Mona Lisa. We played it already. That Tamara is back on the podcast. She never left. She just wanted to put on a show for y'all, because she know only love the show. She know that y'all love to listen to, love when the woman then put on her show.
How she felt. You saw her being in love. Now that I think about it, you're constantly asking her a lot of questions, like you were sizing her up the whole time.
Listen to Shayla describe herself. Listen to Shayla describing herself. O'Neal, it's the rise before the fall, the calm before the storm. Shayla is entitled, Shayla is listening to her mom's advice. No, she learned nothing. Shayla have a baby brain. No, she's back to being dark beauty. Tamara is back on the podcast. If Shayla calls Dan, Lauren is going to tell Shayla about Iman and Delicia. Nope. Probably not. I don't believe she's going to do that. I don't think so. Funny enough, I don't think so. Nope. I would never speak to Shayla ever again. Sometimes I wonder what type of woman is Amber. Very unreal. Very unreal. And I'm not saying you can't forgive people. I'm with you. Shauna, I'm with you. Manasseh, you can't forgive them. But you keep those people outside of your orbit. Having them around the place, that's what O'Neal's issue was. That's what O'Neal's issue was. But when O'Neal said it, people make it look like it's something different. Listen to Shayla again. Listen to Shayla. See if I can find the clip. What's that? 24? Let me try to put the clip back again. Listen to the clip of Shayla. Listen to the woman describe herself. Listen to her describe herself. Confirm it.
For Wayne. Tamara was actually vulnerable with you and opening up, telling you what she was going through, how she felt. You saw her being in love. Now that I think about it, you're constantly asking her a lot of questions, like you were sizing her up the whole time. So if you're trying to check my temperature, I can just be straight up with you. I think you're a snake.
Stop right there, sir. Let me ask a question again. Who caused the Daltons' downfall? Did Shayla cause the Daltons' downfall? Look again. Listen to what the woman just tell us. She gave you the playbook right off of the cuff. Shayla gave you the entire playbook. The playbook of the Daltons is right in the scene. Me know I hear not more about with nobody else. This is the playbook for the Daltons' damage. This was the playbook. She gave the playbook. But when O'Neal used to complain, people used to tell me, oh, well, O'Neal, this. And I'm not saying Anthony is not a clown. I want to understand me. I say Anthony is not a clown for simping in with Shayla. But the fact of the matter is, that woman prayed on their marriage. She prayed upon the two of them. She prayed upon them, and I remembered it every single time. She prayed upon the baby Amber did have. She prayed upon Anthony's reaction to the baby. She prayed upon what else now? When Amber was pregnant, she prayed upon that as well. She prayed on them consistently. O'Neal said this, you know. O'Neal said this. And when I say it, when I said it, I get what you're saying, Rusan. She might not love Anthony. She might love the lifestyle. Point of the matter, though, is that Shayla make sure, though, that the execution of it was done. That's what I will say. Yes, she did. That's my point. The point is that she basically prayed upon the two of them, regardless of whatever the both of them have going on. Shayla make sure so them not work out. So even if Amber they have a second choice, even if Amber they have second thoughts than Rusan, based on the argument we make, Shayla make sure say she not execute it. That was the playbook right there. So that's the playbook. She's not sure the playbook. Game recognized game. She put the woman's wedding dress on for heaven's sake. Still waiting for Shayla's karma. But when I say these things, people make it look like something else. Sheila has a nerve to sit there and call someone else a snake. She did. Once she put on the wedding dress, I would have never made it. Exactly. She hold a mirror to herself. That's what it is. It's a mirror. May I show you the mirror? All the women are trash, eh? All me saying is that all I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is Shayla made sure so she never execute anything. That's all O'Neal said. Amber caused the Daltons downfall. Well, nope, Shayla did. Because Shayla make sure she just gave the playbook a while ago. That was the playbook. Staying at the moment. Shayla is going to bat for her friend, eh? So you think she's just batting for her friend? All right. All right. Watchman witness says Shayla was just batting for her friend. Okay. All right. I'm going to accept that. I'm going to accept that. Me give you my take, but me going to accept that. Amber forgave Shayla because she was never in love with Anthony. Amber was just in love with what Anthony has, the house and the money. Amber and Shayla mess up Anthony. Interesting. Absolute audacity. Interesting. I like that take, that KP charm. I like the take. The nerve. That was exactly what we saw today from Shayla. That's what we saw. Very, very integral. Very integral. KP, point accepted with some of the points accepted. I'm accepting some of the points. Fact of the matter though is, Shayla ensured that it could not be executed. That's the fact of the matter. But me understand. Fair enough. fair enough. I'm not going to not give you all the points. We're going to give me the points then. Delicia called Wayne today, and she spoke with Wayne for a little bit, and Wayne tell her to mind her own business, basically. In a nutshell, you know what I mean? But, not so much. But she started to get personal with Wayne, you know what I mean? And Wayne...
Yeah, but at the end of the day, so I'm gonna be a leader. That's naturally. But I'm just like, I'm a woman too, and I understand. I feel like Tamara may need a minute, and I just...
That ain't your decision, though. When I say lead, I ain't mean take. I'm the real leader. What I'm saying, when I say lead by your example, your actions, and your position.
All right. It feel like Delicia was trying to get Tamara kicked off. Was Delicia trying to get Tamara kicked off? That's a big question. Off the podcast. It sounded like that to me. I don't know if that's what it is, but it sounded like that. It sounded like she's trying to get her kicked off the podcast, basically. In a nutshell. So that's what I want to know from y'all's perspective in that.
You can't tell me what Tamara needs at the end of the day. Let me handle that part.
Well, I'm just voicing my opinion because I just feel like, my friend is involved, and I just want to make sure that everyone is just doing what's best for each other's interests. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it's just so soon, her to be in your house cooking. I know that's not my place to even discuss, but I just feel like...
I'm hungry. You don't understand how I feel to be a vegan and be hungry. You got restaurants everywhere y'all can go to. It's restaurants on every corner. Somebody offered me something to eat. As long as she wasn't a stranger, I enjoyed that food. And I would...
All right, so I like where y'all are going so far with some of what y'all are saying. Let me so an answer because I like some of the answers when they give me. It felt like that at first, but I wanted to see what y'all said. Lightning should strike Shayla when she called Lily. A snake can sniff out another snake. Shayla sees straight through Lauren. Well, hey, I can't wait to see Shayla crash out when she finds out about Denisha. Tiffany, I never heard that saying. I like that. What Tiffany say? Tiffany, we say, O'Neal, can you please ask the writer to allow Shayla to get her karma now because we are fed up, tired, eh? Tiffany Messier said the wedding dress was the nail in the coffin beside the baby. Ooh, interesting. No, you don't think so? Yes, no. Give me your take on this. Nope. Yes, nope. And then Rusan says, I believe Delicia was actually looking out for Tamara's mental health. No, she was trying to take the leadership position. Yes. But Wayne is telling everyone to mind their own business. What's up, Angela Pace? Loki, it seemed to me she wanted Lauren off. I love how Wayne checks them. Yes, O'Neal, yesterday. But today it was the guilty conscience. That is why she called Wayne. Wayne keeps saying him and Lauren is just a friend, and I don't think Wayne want Lauren. Wayne's chef could have a meal prep for his food. Fake, Delicia. How Shayla can sit through Delicia? I'm fed up too. There's no leadership position. Correct. Wayne, you do have a chef. He hasn't gone a day hungry. Tamara is just going to come back. She's already back. She already come back already. Shirley, she back. She back already. Makes sense. So hold on. Was Delicia? All right, hold on. Looking out for Tamara's mental health. That's it. You know what? I'm going to take that point. Yes or no? Rusan said actually he believes that Delicia was looking out for Tamara's mental health. Do you believe that? Do you buy that? Was Delicia looking out for Tamara's mental health? Do you buy that? Please stop asking for Shayla's karma. Every time we ask for it, them throw Amber in some mess. Yes, Aminita. Don't ask no more Shayla karma because it comes faster when you don't ask for it. Rusan said she was looking up for her mental health. Shayla got karma. Y'all just don't think it's enough. It's not enough. More and more. I say it more and more. Only want more. We haven't seen it. Put on my glasses. I say me not see it up to now. Me put on my glasses. Maybe I can't see it in my glasses. Where the karma then? Talk to him about the karma. I say talk to him about the karma. It sucks. Tamara is crashing out and it's a mental thing. It's obvious at this point. True. Delicia is trying to get Lauren fired so she won't spill her tea. I think Delicia sincerely feels bad about Tamara. No, Delicia was trying to solidify the podcast and her place in it. Interesting. No, Rusan, I kind of believe that. Delicia knows why Lauren cooked him a meal. Lauren's motive is to take up the place of Tamara. Lauren wants Wayne's money. Well, we know that part. We're sure about that. Yes, 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 no, no. Okay. Okay. All right. So now she shall look for her mental health. O'Neill. To look like Lauren, Shayla, Delicia, and Tamara is just in a rat race for leadership position for the podcast. So you see them a fight for leadership. So that's what you think it is. Are they fighting for the leadership position? Are they fighting for leadership position? All right. Since as them a fight for it, friends, then let me ask this, because I think I asked it the other day, and I'm trying to ask the question. Who is best to lead? Who is best to lead? Tamara? Amber? Shayla? Delicia? We can't put Lauren in it because clearly Lauren is... Who is the best one for lead? Some people say Amber, some people say Amber can't lead it right now because Amber is very, what you call it now? They must say Amber have too much going on. Someone said Amber has too much going on. I thought Amber too, but someone is saying Amber have too much going on. People saying Amber have too much going on. That's what they must say. Does Amber have too much going on? People are saying Amber have too much going on. They must say they don't think Amber should lead because Amber have too much going on. Mommy, what you say, mommy? Delicia is really doubting Lauren's loyalty to her after Lauren stole her car and put her in danger with Dan. Interesting. All of them got too much going on. All of them have too much going on, eh? I saw. All of them have too much going on. I think Amber would be great for leadership. She knows the business, and I think that the rest would be great for entertainment and drama. Yes, Amber is distracted. No. Amber, no. They all have too much going on. Wayne may give the position to Amber if she wants to lead. If she wants to leave. Remember, he told Tamara Amber has been through the most. So she will have the stories and the audience can relate to. All right. So when I say Amber then, all right, fair enough. Y'all are saying basically all of them have a lot going on. So it no matter who leads, basically. That's what I'm hearing from the audience. That's what I'm hearing from y'all. That's what I'm hearing from y'all. What I'm hearing from y'all is it no matter who win. Because it is what it is. At the end of the day, when I'm saying it is what it is.
That again. You don't know how hard it is to get no vegan food, so you don't know where I'm coming from. I'm hungry.
Wayne, let's be for real. You have a whole chef, but okay.
Yeah, but my chef don't stay with me. My chef got a husband. So, hey, end of the day, I got my business, but you just handle your part. I got this, Delicia. I'm investing. You're not investing more than me. Remember that I'm 200,000 in, and I got the deals they coming to it. It's the Kountry Wayne podcast, okay?
All right, Wayne.
All right, Alicia.
All right. So my only thing though is Amber is too two-faced to lead. She's not forthright enough. None of them are stable. I said, Alicia, she used to the spotlight. That's the biggest thing is can Amber manage a spotlight though? That's the big question. Y'all are saying Amber. So here you will ask a question. Can Amber manage the spotlight? Can Amber manage the spotlight? That's the question. When you say Amber, so can Amber manage the spotlight? Can Amber manage the spotlight? You're not sure about that? Y'all have to have that stamp on because Amber no look like she know what's going on with the podcast business. She seem like she just really at this point she no seem like she just along with it for the ride. I'm gonna be honest, friends. Amber just seem like she just on for the ride right now. She seem like she on for the ride. We need a stakey. Delisa is stronger than Amber. Yes, yes. No, yes. Anyone but Amber. Wayne is always hungry because he doesn't eat. He doesn't eat a good meal. Wayne is the leader. Amber is not smart to lead. She gets in her feelings. None of them are stable. Amber is too two-faced. Wayne said he was the head, so he doesn't care. If Amber wasn't in the middle of a divorce, I would have voted for her. Yes. No, Amber cannot. We know that she's under pressure. Yet when she asked, why don't she don't know why she was there. No, she cannot. Shayla, Lauren, and Delisa have all shut her down many times. Don't think that Amber can manage it right now. Her emotions are all over the place. Maybe in a couple of months, hopefully after the divorce and she goes to therapy. Why Shayla forget so soon what she did to Amber? I don't know. She just forget that. Basically, she can do her own little stuff right now. Them Miami girls are dominating. Delisa is the best. She gets good advice from her business advisor. She went to look at the other podcasts, etc. The man asked Amber good question and she should leave them alone. On the right, Amber thinks that she is ready for the bag, but she will feel humiliated once people ask her the hard questions. Makes sense? Yeah, what kind of questions are those? Are these Amber is a boss? Amber has bar 44 and did well through the divorce and the public embarrassment and being in jail. So yes, she can. However, the only reason why people ask the question right now, Eklund, is because they saw this today. They saw this with Amber. Let me play this back again for you. They saw this moment and so they don't know what this is. It's almost like Amber is stumped. She doesn't know why she's there. Look, listen to this guy ask her some questions and she fumbles.
Excuse me.
Oh my God. Here's where I'm still a little confused. You don't know why you're on the podcast with people that you don't like. That's what I'm confused about.
Well, I didn't say I didn't like them. I just said there's a lot of drama. With
even the woman that had a baby with your husband? No.
Yeah. So she used to be my best friend, and we are just turning a new leaf and just trying to leave the past in the past. And honestly, Dave, I'm just about my money. So if the podcast is going to make me a bag, I'm here to make a bag.
See, so that's what they're saying. They're saying she doesn't know why she's doing it. It's just about some money. So she's chasing dollars right now. That's what they must say, friends. Try understand the semantics of why people is saying no to Amber. They're saying Amber is not really, She's not in the frame of mind to lead anybody because she's just chasing a bag.
That may affect your brand by being in the mix all that though?
I mean, hopefully it won't get
It seems like you don't even know why you're doing this. That's my problem.
Yeah.
No, I think she.
See, Ernestine have to be asking for her. Ernestine has to be answering for her. That's what they must say. That's what they're saying, friends. And that they must say. Amber can barely lead her train. It's so hard, buddy, Lord. Look here. The man, they're just saying Moneyla is making great points. Amber can barely manage Mishana and what you call it, and Keisha them. She can barely manage them people. That's what they must say right now. Green Walmart say, O'Neal, Amber have too much on her plate right now. She's just coasting right now. It feel like Amber just want the bag. That's it. She can't really lead. She's more about the bag right now. Is Amber in her teabag era? Amber is about getting the bag right now. Whether it's tea bag or the actual bag, whatever it is. Is Amber in her tea bag era? I did not want to ask if Amber in our era forget our bag right now. Whether it is whatever in terms of the restaurant, what I'm just look here. I am only you're the undercover producer of Skitlanta. It seems like you say usually ends up in the skits. Why you think that? Why you believe only is Amber in her teabag era? That is the question. Is she in that teabag era of time where, you know, the tea bag is what matters right now. Getting the good old tea bag. Eh? Yeah, tea bag. Eh? Is she in her tea bag era right now? She have other things to do like Dave business and them things. She have to get the tea bag working right now. That's the era she in. Her Tetley era, basically. In her Tetley era. That is the era she's in right now. In her Tetley era. Is she in her tea bag era? Why you think, Michelle, why you believe that O'Neal is the one driving the skits? If Amber was serious about her bag, she would never have got caught with Dave and have been moving sloppy. Well, she's in her bag. All you need to do is to give Amber a hard question and she gets the deer in headlights look. She plays the role well until she gets a hard character like Mishana and then it gets terrible. That's why I put my question, our friends. What O'Neal said, Tiffany, what me say? I know our teabag era this. Why do they think that O'Neal is slipping it? Yes, she's in her teabag era. Why don't make it seem as though O'Neal says something? Eh? What did O'Neal say? What did I say? What did I say? You don't know about it? I don't know about it. I don't know about the team and what Amber is looking like cheating pool nowadays, basically. O'Neal, what you were so oh gosh, put the tea bag right on. The listener seems to be the only one that is really serious about the bag. All of my ask friends is she ready? I believe it is because what you say actually shows up in the next skits. I just watched the term tea bag will show. Whereas Michelle say O'Neal influences skits. All right, what do you mean O'Neal is an instigator? Me? Oh good gosh. When I say O'Neal program instigate everything, Amber is not a ruthless businesswoman. Did you say teabag? I can. Oh, O'Neal. The writers watch O'Neal TV. They probably do. I don't know. They probably do. Writers, if you're watching me right now, them what? You know what? Let me just put the tea bag right here, so all I'm going to say is this. You know what? Put your favorite tea inside the chat. Can you put your favorite tea in your favorite tea? What is your favorite tea? Amber is in our tea bag. What is your favorite tea, friends? Lipton? I don't know. Green tea? Talk to me, your friends. Black tea? What kind of tea? Chai tea? Oh God. Oh. Lemongrass. Let me get some whatever it is. I know you didn't. Please, Annette, I know you didn't just say Earl Grey. O'Neal, it's Dave's greasy bottle. God. Amber the boss chick will look crazy at Dave's antics comes out on the podcast and how she's cool shit after the baby. Oh God. Money lawyers, something else. O'Neal, the writers watch O'Neal TV. That's correct. It's a good old tea bag. Nothing like the it's the bag. Tamara is honeypot. Amber is a teapot. Green tea. What about the Amber, the Lipton tea queen? He knows it's true. Tea bag bandit. Bush tea. Only you should have been a comedian. Green tea. What me say? Only the one thing I know is that I will laugh and learn on this platform. Lemongrass. Chai tea. I swear, y'all are out of pocket today. Y'all need to stop this, please. Thai tea. You know what? Do you have Thai tea? See? There you go. Thai tea. There you go. There you go. Good old Thai tea. Good old tea bag. Thai tea bag. There you go. Not like a good old Thai tea bags. And those tea bags are a little bit different. But there you go. Just fluff it right on the forehead, boy. The good old hibiscus. Look here. Amber is in her teabag era. You understand? That's just the era that she's in right now. Oh God, I'm done, friends. I'm done. Y'all are just, y'all have me. Y'all have me. You know what? I'm gonna win. Y'all win, man. Y'all win. I swear to you. Well, friends, that is the time that we have this evening. I don't make the lives very, very long. I make them, short and spicy. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have yourself some regular tea and not like if Amber is the tea bag queen, then she's the tea bag queen. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.